가장 높은 곳을 찾게 하소서. 모든 순간이 기회로 탈바꿈하여 저를 칠하게 하소서.
October and November are right around the corner, and you know what that means? Fresh K-dramas are about to take over. Today, we're breaking down every K-drama premiering this October and November, with confirmed teasers and release dates, plus juicy plot hints, star-studded casts, and exactly where to stream them the second they drop. First up, the K-drama fans have been waiting years for. Genie, Make-A-Wish is finally here, reuniting Kim Woo-bin and Bae Suzy, the pairing that shattered hearts back in 2016 with hit series Uncontrollably Fond. And now, they're stepping into something completely new, a world that's magical, chaotic, and brimming with rom-com sparks.
머리만 졸라 길어가지고 쫑알쫑알 시끄럽게 진짜.
이미 타락했네. 많이 타락했어.
Woo-bin plays Iblis, a genie who wakes after 1,000 years of sleep, only to find himself bound to Ka-young, played by Suzy, a cold, tightly wound young woman living under her grandmother's strict rules. Her life is flat and controlled, until one magical lamp flips everything upside down. What begins as 3 simple wishes spirals into unexpected chaos, laugh-out-loud moments, and a romance neither of them saw coming, especially with a genie who can't quite figure out the modern world. With a stellar supporting cast including An Yoon-jin and No Sang-hyun, and written by Kim Yoon-suk, the mastermind behind Descendants of the Sun, Mr. Sunshine, and The Glory, this drama is set to be one of the biggest events of the year. Genie, Make-A-Wish premieres October 3rd, with 12 episodes dropping every Friday. And yes, it's streaming on Netflix, so there's no excuse to miss it. Next up is Would You Marry Me? And get this, starring Choi Woo-shik and Jung So-min, 2 of the most brilliant actors of this generation, coming together in a rom-com premise that's going to have everyone talking.
가짜 남편인 척 해주면 차례금을 주겠다.
셀프 사진관에서 팀장님을 봤대요.
Choi Woo-shik plays Kim Woo-ju, the perfectionist heir to Myeong-soon-dong, South Korea's oldest bakery. He's sharp, successful, a total marketing genius, but also a logical narcissist who plans to run the family business after his father's passing. On the flip side, Jung So-min plays Yoo Mae-ri, a quirky, hot-tempered designer who's been through it all. A broken engagement, a fraudulent lease, and heartbreak after heartbreak. Their worlds collide when she proposes a fake marriage, not for love, but to protect the luxurious newlywed townhouse she just won. What starts as a calculated deal of convenience quickly spirals into something neither of them saw coming. Old wounds resurface, messy entanglements get in the way, and before long, this contract marriage is turning into an irresistible, can't-look-away romance. With Choi Woo-shik's devilish charm and Jung So-min's fiery energy, this drama is set to deliver all the banter, tension, and swoony moments we live for. Would You Marry Me premieres October 10th, 2025, airing 12 episodes every Friday and Saturday on SBS, and streaming worldwide on Disney+. All right, next up is one drama you cannot afford to miss, Typhoon Family.
무너진 건 시대지. 나는 아니야. 나야 강태풍.
This one's set during the 1997 IMF crisis, one of the toughest times in South Korea's history. And it's not just about numbers or business, it's about survival, family, and what happens when life forces you to grow up overnight. Lee Jun-ho from King the Land takes the lead as Kang Tae-pung. Once part of the flashy Orange Tribe, the rich kids of Apgujeong, his world gets flipped upside down when he suddenly becomes the CEO of his late father's failing trading company. No money, no employees, nothing to sell. He goes from luxury to survival in a heartbeat. By his side is rising star Kim Min-ha as Oh Mi-seon, the definition of resilience. She's the eldest daughter carrying her family's burdens while chasing her own dreams in a male-dominated world. Together, they're fighting family struggles, workplace chaos, and the crushing weight of financial collapse. Typhoon Family is directed by Lee Na-jong, the talent behind Fight for My Way, Love Alarm, and See You in My 19th Life. You already know this means raw emotions, strong characters, and a story that's going to hit hard. It premieres on October 11th on TVN, airing every Saturday and Sunday, and yes, it's streaming worldwide on Netflix. And trust me, everyone's going to be talking about this one. Don't get left behind. Next up, we've got Spirit Fingers. And honestly, this one is bursting with color, charm, and pure energy.
너랑 했으면 왜 더 쉽지? 아무리 심각한 일도 아무것도 아닌 것처럼 돼.
Based on the hit webtoon, it follows a timid high school girl who's always played it safe, until she stumbles into an eccentric art club packed with quirky, free-spirited members. And trust us, this isn't your average school club. Each character has a fun nickname that already gives you a taste of their personality. Baby Bluefinger played by Park Ji-hoo, Redfinger played by Cho Jun-young, Bluefinger played by Choi Bomin, Mintfinger played by Park Yoo-na, and many more. The production team promises that Spirit Fingers isn't just a cute adaptation. It's about young people discovering their true selves through art. And the cast has been carefully chosen to reflect the webtoon while bringing genuine emotional depth. Spirit Fingers will air this October with 12 episodes on TVING, Wavve, and Watcha. So mark your calendars and get ready to fall in love with this colorful ride. Closing out our October drama lineup is Moon River, a fantasy historical rom-com with a body swap twist. Yes, you heard that right.
한양에서 도망친 놈이라지.
뭐요? 진짜 내 주인님이야?
The story follows Crown Prince Kang, played by Kang Tae-oh, a man who lost his crown princess in a palace power struggle. Since then, he's carried himself with an easygoing front, but deep down he's haunted by grief and driven only by revenge. Just as his long-laid plans finally begin to move, fate steps in with a cruel trick. Enter Park Dal-yi, played by Se-jeong, a sharp and lively peddler who lost part of her memory but quickly adapted to life on the road, selling out her goods with ease. When she unexpectedly crosses paths with Kang, and the two suddenly switch souls, their worlds get thrown into chaos. Now, the stoic crown prince must navigate the marketplace as a free-spirited merchant, while Dal-yi finds herself tangled in palace politics she barely understands. Between clashing personalities, mistaken identities, and a growing attraction, their reluctant partnership slowly transforms into something more. And we already know where that is going. Also starring Lee Shin-young, Hong Soo-joo, and Jin-gu, Moon River premieres October 31st on MBC. Kicking off our November lineup, we've got Last Summer. This heartfelt romance dives into first love, regret, and the memories we just can't outrun. Twin brothers, separated after their parents' divorce, reunite every summer with their father and the girl next door. What starts as playful bickering slowly turns into unspoken love, until adulthood forces them to confront feelings they've long kept hidden. Lee Jae-wook takes on his first dual roles as architect Baek Do-ha, raised in the US, and his mysterious brother Baek Do-young, who stayed behind in Korea. Choi Sung-eun stars as Song Ha-kyung, the childhood friend caught between nostalgia and the shocking truth that shattered their past. Honestly, what's better than Lee Jae-wook? 2 Lee Jae-wooks on our screens, and we are more than ready. Last Summer premieres November 1st on KBS2, airing every Saturday and Sunday, and streaming on Wavve. Next, The Manipulated. Get ready for one of Disney Plus's most anticipated thrillers of the year, The Manipulated. Written by Oh Sang-ho and directed by Park Shin-woo and Kim Chang-joo, this crime revenge series stars a powerhouse lineup: Chang-wook, Do Kyung-soo, Lee Kwang-soo, and Jo Yoon-soo. The story follows Tae-jung, played by Chang-wook, an ordinary man whose life crumbles in an instant when he's wrongfully accused of a brutal crime and thrown into prison. But what he discovers inside changes everything. His downfall wasn't bad luck, it was a carefully planned fabrication orchestrated by a shadowy figure named Johan, played by idol actor Do Kyung-soo. After surviving prison, Tae-jung is no longer the man he once was. Hardened, relentless, and consumed by rage, he sets out on a bloody path of vengeance, determined to bring down the manipulator who destroyed his life. The Manipulated premieres on Disney Plus November 5th, 2025. And trust us when we say this is one of the best releases of this year. Up next, Dear Ex. And trust us, this is Kim Yoo-jung like you've never seen her before.
가장 높은 곳을 찾게 하소서. 모든 순간이 기회로 탈바꿈하여 저를 칠하게 하소서.
She's Baek Ah-jin, a top actress who looks flawless in the spotlight, but beneath all the glam lies a childhood scarred by domestic violence. Growing up, she learned to survive by hiding her emotions, and by reading people like an open book, manipulating them through their hearts. With her beauty and talent as weapons, she's clawed her way to the very top of the entertainment world. By her side is Yoon Seo, played by Kim Young-dae, the one person who's been with her through it all. He's her anchor, her safe haven. But even his devotion has limits. For Baek A-jin, the person she relies on most could also be the one to bring her crashing down. Dear X drops November 6th, promising gripping suspense, twisted psychology, and a dangerously addictive story of love, ambition, and betrayal. With Kim Yoo-jung and Kim Young-dae leading the way, this is one K-drama that's going to dominate every conversation. Next up, As You Stood By.
죽여버리자. 네 남편.
This Netflix psychological thriller is intense, gripping, and full of twists you won't see coming. Based on a 2014 Japanese novel, it follows two women pushed to the edge after years of abuse, plotting to take down an abusive husband. What starts as a desperate bid for freedom quickly spirals into chaos, pulling them into a chain of shocking events that will change everything. Directed by Lee Jong-lim, this drama is all about suspense, tension, and the fierce bond between two women who will do whatever it takes to protect each other. Played by Jeon So-nae and Lee Yoo-mi, these two actresses absolutely own every moment, delivering performances that are raw, powerful, and impossible to look away from. As You Stood By premieres November 7th exclusively on Netflix, and trust us, this is one thriller that will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. If you're ready for suspense, psychological twists, and a story about survival and sisterhood, this is a must-watch. As a bonus, we've got this Korean movie premiering on Netflix too. Next up is Good News, a disaster thriller already making waves on the festival circuit.
이거 못합니다. 아니 절대 안 합니다. 당장 취소하십시오.
Co-written and directed by Byun Sung-eun, it stars powerhouse actors Sul Kyung-gu, Hong Kyung, and Ryu Sung-beom. The story is inspired by the real-life hijacking of a Japanese passenger plane in March 1970. Shortly after takeoff from Tokyo's Haneda Airport, the plane is seized by armed members of the Japanese Red Army faction. Their demand? Fly the jet to Pyongyang. But with no agreements in place, their plan quickly starts to unravel. Things get intense fast. In Seoul, a mysterious figure known only as Nobody is called in, a man known for his unseen but game-changing interventions. What follows is a high-stakes mission where intelligence and military teams from Japan, South Korea, and the US pull out every tactic possible, blocking runways, hijacking radio signals, and doing whatever it takes to bring the plane down safely. Good News had its world premiere on September 5th, 2025, at the Toronto International Film Festival. And the best part? You won't have to wait long. It streams worldwide on Netflix starting October 17th, 2025. And there you have it. From magical rom-coms and heartfelt family stories to thrillers that'll leave you breathless, October and November are packed with some of the best K-dramas we've seen in years. Which one are you most excited for? Me? I'm all in for Kim Yoo-jung. Finally, a role that's going to show us just how powerful and versatile she is. And yes, she's only getting better with age. While we wait for these releases, why not get a head start with the K-drama's best kissers, male edition? Hint, Chang-wook is definitely on the list.